Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Rebecca, and if you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. Today I wanted to wish you all a very happy new year and blessings to a very happy, successful, and productive 2023. So as the new year starts, I wanted to share with you guys why I'm saying no to resolutions this year, but I am saying yes to setting intentions for the new year as it begins. I think every year for the past 20 years, I've set the same resolution: lose weight, eat better, diet, exercise. Sometimes it doesn't even last 2 weeks, and I know that I'm not alone in saying this. So this year I am saying no to all of that and saying yes to setting intentions in my life and doing things with purpose and intention instead of just saying, oh, I resolve to do this thing, because it never works and I never do it. So just because it's a new year doesn't mean that we're all going to wake up and be completely different people, right? Or even if it's a new day. That's not how it works. So we have to do things with intention. We have to discipline ourselves. And I got out of the shower the other morning and I had this whole download of information, and I took a very long list of notes on my phone while I was getting ready of all these things I just kept thinking of how to be successful in setting goals and intentions for the new year. And I wanted to share them with you guys because I think they can really be helpful to some of you. I didn't put these in any sort of order. They literally, as the thought came to me, I typed it into my phone. And so some of them may be more important than others. Some of them may be things you need to start with, but they're at the bottom of my list because that's when the thought came to me. But I want to share this all with you. I'm also going to be putting this into a blog on my website, journeywithrebecca.com. So if you miss anything here or you want to look at it on the computer or on your phone, I will have the list there as well. I'm not an expert in setting intentions or reaching my goals, but I grew so much in 2022 and I learned so much, and it wasn't all easy, but I don't know, I've done some of these things and I've worked them into my life and my routine, and they've worked for me. And so if you're looking forward to growing in 2023, maybe take a look at a couple of these things on this list and try them for yourself. You can reinvent yourself whenever you want. It is never too late. I just turned 42. I just started this YouTube channel not even a year ago. It's had some success, and I'm looking forward to much more success in the future. In addition, I just started my own website, and guys, I taught myself all of this. I didn't go out and pay anybody, which I'm not saying don't go out and pay somebody if you have the resources to do that, but invest in yourself. You can reinvent yourself, and if you want to do that, invest in yourself. I invested in myself this year and put goals into the universe that I wanted to reach and have met them, and some have exceeded and some I'm not quite there yet, but you can do it. It's never too late to start and reach for a new goal. One thing I will say that's important if you're going to start doing this is to write things down. Write down your goals, write down your intentions, put them someplace that you're going to see them. Don't just write them down and never look at them again. You want these to be in the front of your mind so that you're not forgetting them and you're not getting caught up in your day-to-day things, so you can actually reach the goals and intentions that you've set. Once you've written your goals down, I think it's a really good idea to prioritize them. I have an overwhelming amount of things that I want to accomplish this year, things I want to do, and it is overwhelming. So once you get them written down, prioritize them. Maybe you want to lose weight in the new year, and that's your number one priority. Well, put that at the top of your list and work on that first, and maybe other things like saving for a vacation are lower on your list. So, still work on that, but prioritize and work on the things that are most important to you. Because I have so many things that I want to work on this year, and it is overwhelming, I am starting small, and I am kind of breaking things out into categories. There's certain things I want to do with my website, there's certain things I want to do with my YouTube channel, there's certain things I want to do with my home and garden. So I am breaking all of that out into categories as to not get overwhelmed with the whole of it, but to see it broken down and You know, I can't work on my garden right now, obviously, because it's the middle of winter in New York. So that is a goal and an intention that I'm setting, but it's not something that I have to work on right now. So start small with little things. Maybe make monthly goals for yourself or weekly goals for yourself. And if you work best on a reward system, then maybe that's something you can work into your intention setting, is that once you reach a goal or have met one of the intentions that you've set, reward yourself with something, whatever that looks like for you. Depending on the kind of growth that you're looking for in your life in the year 2023, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. And boy, have I gotten out of my comfort zone in the past year. Never would I imagine that I'd be sitting here talking to the internet in front of a camera. Like, that's not, like, this is a goal of mine, and that just kind of came out of nowhere. I never imagined that I would even want to start a YouTube channel, and now that I have, I absolutely love it. But growth is hard, and change takes time, and you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone, and it's going to suck sometimes, guys, but I promise it'll be worth it. Expect and plan for failures. I did not handle my failures very well last year, if you want to call them failures, because in the end I was victorious in the issues that I faced. But plan for interruptions, maybe is a better word. Plan for things to not always go the way that you think they're going to go perfectly on paper, because they don't. I have learned a lot of lessons from the past year and the things that did not go my way, and I wasted a lot of time being caught up in those so-called failures that I could have been doing other things to get over my obstacles better. And so that is one of the intentions that I am setting for this new year, is to handle my failures or obstacles better, because they're bound to happen. Start little daily habits that can help you build up to maybe a goal that you have. Maybe you want to start walking or running every morning. So part of that may be getting up 15 minutes earlier every morning, which I know everybody says that if you want to be successful, wake up early, and it really is true, and it's something that I have definitely slacked on the last part of the year. But so start small and start a daily routine, and stick with that routine for a little bit. If you think that you can't immediately get up and go walk in the morning, well, get up 15 minutes early and walk around your house, stretch, you know, start your coffee early. Do little things to put into your routine so that it does become a routine to you, instead of just, you know, waking up and looking at this task that seems impossible to you. Start with little daily routines, which is something that I've done and need to get back into, because I think we all we get lost in the everyday shuffle of life. So do little daily routines that are going to help you be successful. Something else I am working on this year is cutting my screen time. So I know that a majority of us probably waste a lot of time in front of a screen, and be it your computer or your laptop, your tablet, your phone, your TV, whatever the case may be. For me, I tend to get into bed, and then I have like a whole routine of like apps that I'll go through and look at before I actually go to bed, which is silly, and every time I'm like, why am I scrolling? I should be sleeping. So that's one of the intentions I'm setting for myself this year, is to cut my screen time. And I know that if I do that, I will be more successful. Even before I started this video, I started scrolling, and I'm like, what am I doing? This is not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm supposed to be making this video. So if you're mindful of that and how much time you spend on your phone, I just had a new update on my phone, and it now tells me how much time I've spent on apps and stuff, which I know like a lot of phones do that, but mine like sends me the info, like I didn't even ask for it. And I'll see like you spent 50 more minutes on your phone than you did last week or something like that. So that is something that's actually helping me be more intentional with the time that I'm spending on my phone. One of the things you can do instead of being on your phone or in front of a screen all the time is to read books, and specifically personal development books. So I love a good personal development book. I have several books here in front of me that I haven't even read yet, because I'll buy them and say I'm gonna read them, and then I say I don't have time. So make time, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes a day, to read something that's going to inspire you, help you, make you learn, help you grow. Anything that is going to get you away from the ever-long scrolling and more into some personal development things that maybe you want to work on. This next one is a big one for me, and it's to let go of your limiting beliefs. Why are you limiting the beliefs you have in yourself? You are an awesome, amazing human being, and you can do anything you set your mind to. So stop thinking that you can't, because it's literally doing nothing to help you and everything to hurt you and keep you stalled and in your tracks. So just stop thinking that you can't, because you can. Okay guys, this is so funny. So I literally just got done saying that my phone sends me a report of like how much I've used my phone this week. So I have my phone in my lap because I'm reading off my notes. My weekly report: you used your phone 2 hours and 1 minute less than last week. So that's awesome. I love that. I'm so glad I'm getting this report while I'm literally telling you guys about that. That is the universe talking right there. So another thing that you have to do and realize is that no one is going to do this for you. You have to show up for yourself. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to tell you that you have to get your ass out of bed and exercise. No one's coming. You're it. You're the main character in your story. So if you want to change what the book looks like, then you need to change yourself, because literally no one's coming to save you. That is a lesson that it's taken me a long time to learn. Like, yeah, if you have these goals and you set these intentions, do them, because no one's doing it for you. This is another one that's been difficult for me, which is to change my thinking, because I know this sounds silly and cliche, but if you change your thinking, change the way you think, things you think of change, and whatever the saying is. But I have worked really hard this year, last year, it's a new year, to stop being negative with the things that I say to myself and the things I say about myself or my abilities, because it's not doing you any good. So change the way you think, and also change the way you speak, because sometimes I'll say things and I don't even mean it, but I'll say mean things to myself out loud when I'm having a conversation with someone, and it's like, don't say those things. Don't put those things out into the universe. Just stop doing that. Ask for help. Do you need help with these things? Maybe you have a best friend or a sibling or someone who is on the same journey as you and can help you with some of these things. So don't be afraid to ask for help. None of us are going to wake up feeling motivated all of the time. So whatever your goal is, it's not going to be about motivation. It's going to be about discipline. This is another lesson that I am still learning, because no, you're not going to be motivated all the time. But you can teach yourself to be disciplined, which is something that I am working on. And I think the last thing that I have for you guys is, oh my God, Carl just burned himself. He singed his hair. I can't believe that just happened. Burned cat hair does not smell good. Oh my God, you guys. I have the window open behind the curtain because it's kind of nice out this morning, and I was listening to the birds, and he just totally singed the whole side of himself. Oh my God. What was I saying? The last thing I wanted to say is give yourself some grace. Change doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to wake up feeling motivated every day. You're going to have down days. You're going to get down on yourself. All of these things are very easy to say and not so easy to put into place in your everyday life. So just start small. Do things with intention. Pour your coffee with intention. Where are you when you're pouring your coffee? Are you off in a meeting? Are you thinking about something else? This is another thing I wrote a blog post about, is that being intentional, being in the moment, being present, and while you're in the shower or doing little tasks that you do every day, be present for them. Set intentions while you're doing that. Pour your coffee and stir it with intention. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no guru. I'm no perfectionist at this, and I'm still very much a beginner, but these are just things that came to me that I felt I needed to share with you guys. I hope that some of it seems helpful or useful to you, and then you can put it into your intentions in your daily life. It still smells very much like burnt cat hair in here. It's disgusting. Anyways, I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And then I would like you to share with me any things that you have that help you with your intentions or resolutions, if that's what you're doing for the new year. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for listening and watching, and I will see you next time.